So can you tell very distinctly the difference between the kanji and the symbols?
Yes.
Or yeah.
Um, so for most people, the kanji are a written script that we can read, a newspaper. Yeah? But the origin of the kanji has nothing to do with reading the language. The kanji were made in China for doing rituals originally. And what we do with a Reiki symbol is something like a Reiki ritual. It could be the attunement, initiations, yeah? Or it could be a healing. It's like a ritual because we do something, so the usage of the symbols, and this is some kind of ritual work. And in ancient China, they also did rituals with those characters for divination, for example, also for healing, that you write the symbols on the top of something or you write it on a bamboo and give it to the fire, that there will be a fulfillment of a wish. And it was possible to use some of those kanji not as meaning, but for rituals, um, to make aura clearings. For example, there you take the kanji of a dragon. So today it's just a word for dragon. But before, if you have an attunement in this, then you could use this dragon painted in the aura of a person or on a ghost house where ghosts are, and then the dragon will go inside, and all ghosts will fly out. Yeah. So this is very normal. So the idea that a kanji is just a word is very new in comparison to the age of the existence of the kanji. So this means those characters we have already 6,000 years. And the lesser time of the 6,000 years, so about 2,500 years, it's for writing. Yeah? And this is the difference. This means if we have kanji in master symbol and Honshazi Shonen, then we can talk about the meaning, but also about the spiritual aspects. It's both in one. Like syncretism, like Eileen said, there's Buddhism in a Shinto shrine and shamanism in a Buddhist temple. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is very interesting because it sounds like you're emphasizing there's an essence within each symbol. And would you say then that the practice of something that we would call ritual, what activates the essence? Is it our intention? Is it the merging, becoming one with? How is it that, um, you know, this is viewed, say, with the beautiful rituals you got to experience with the monks at the temples? Do they draw them out as part of the ritual, or is it just the presence of the symbols being there?
We have been at a fire ritual in Koyasan, Shingon mountain, very famous. And I was also the translator for him from Japanese to English, and sitting almost side by side. And there we could see that he was using, for example, sticks to give them in fire, and he was writing with his hands the symbol on the symbols he used for this on those sticks. And the symbols he used were Siddham script. And this means in Reiki we have the Seiheki, and the root of this is one Siddham character, also called Bonji. So different names for the same thing. So that's, we can see they are handwriting the symbols in the air.
Very interesting. Yeah.
Maybe this would be now good when you show how to use the symbols in the way the monks do. So we could make a quick Reiki practice, how you can use the Reiki symbols on the partner, how it is done traditionally in Japan.
Okay.
Do you mean?
Okay.
Yes, of course. Do you mean just with the hand or with the mudra?
Just with the hand, like it is done in the Reiki method, yes.
Yes. But also the monk was using the hand, but they're different.
Yeah, they have different mudras for the hand, but we will keep it very simple now that it's very easy that you can try it at home without knowing too much about mudras and all these things.
Yes, and I show it on you.
Yes.
And can you see us?
Yes, I'm gonna pin you though to make you bigger for everyone.
Okay, good.
Okay.
So it's quite easy. What I said before on those sticks for the fire, we can. So this is almost the same in the Reiki methods. That means I take my hands here, and now I would like to make, for example, an aura cleansing, and then I use a chakra. So I imagine the symbol here, and I use it with my hand, drawing it, and then I still visualize it, holding my hands, and say 3 times chakra, chakra, chakra. And with intonation of the chakra 3 times, it's of course my intention to activate it, but the way how I do it is an old method how it is done in Shingon Buddhism and in Taoist shamanism. So this is the same practice. And now I have the symbol, and the symbol draws energy, in this case from my hands to her, and I feel how it's getting warm. And so here's a lot of energy, and now I can, for example, switch to watching the energy system with my abilities, and so it's part of feeling and also watching and looking how something would fade away, for example, going down, or it's just being transformed by the big light of Reiki. And for this is with empowerment possible, and I also could move a bit and feel. And this treatment would be finished when I feel that the aura gets so strong that it presses me away. This is something what I can feel sometimes. And another thing is, if I would say I would like to go on the mental and emotional energetical system, then I think which symbol could be best for this, and then of course I use a seiheki, and also a chakra. That the energy will go straight to there, chakra, and then I could say energetical system of Eileen, energetical system of Eileen, energetical system of Eileen, and now I'm connected, and now this mental healing power and what it is, Eileen will tell us later, will go into the energetical system and is doing everything what is to be done. And I still held my hands here until I feel now it's good, or until I'm blown out of the room. And then I don't know. Now then it would be finished. And this is same what the monks do. But monks also have ropes, and sometimes they don't want to show, so they are doing some inside the rope. But sometimes, like in this fire ritual on Koyasan, it was possible to see what he is doing, and this was similar to this also.
Thank you for sharing that with us. Yes. So it sounds like, too, not just the drawing, you mentioned the intention that's tied into, but a big part of it, it sounds like for you, is the observing of, like, the observation and kind of just sensing when everything is complete. And the only reason I bring this up, Mark, is because sometimes practitioners are unsure of what they're supposed to be doing when, say, working with a symbol. Like, they don't know if they should be intending that something specific is happening, but instead it sounds like you just trust that the symbol will do, or the energy will do the work, and you're just simply observing. Is that right?
Both is possible. So first step, I use the symbols, then I will observe to know what's going on, and to know how much Reiki is important, and to know whether I need something else, somewhere else, a symbol or something like this. But then beyond this, it's also possible to use the hands and the visualization and other things, that if something, for example, energy would be stuck, that it's possible to bring energy inside, or to make it flow, or to transform it, or whatever is important. And this observation of the energies is important for us to be able to know what to do in this individual situation. So if I only trust, then I'm just waiting. If I go inside and I look inside, then I know, okay, there he needs help. And then I go further more here, for example. Yeah? So this is our specialty in Shingon Reiki, to work like this. It's trust, and also going with everybody, with the client, and not doing always the same to everybody. It's individualization.